Alright, back again. We've got ourselves another martial arts retro video game piece here. What could it be? Let's see. Pretty good idea what it may be. So let's open it up. Alright, what have we got here? Very dark case here, and another very dark case. So two very Sega looking cases here. When I saw the blank covers, I thought perhaps it was my special shipment from Marikahase, but alas, no, it's not. It's video game stuff, and that's cool. Let's open up the first one. Alright, as you can see here, got a bit of glue damage, super glue damage. Again, these things are old. Who knows what they've seen. This one doesn't even have the plastic on it, which makes it look nicer, cleaner. And that's all good too. Alright, which one are we going to open first? Maybe this one. Okay, cool. Hey, alright. Got ourselves a Sega Master System version of Mortal Kombat 2. As you can see, as we've had with other Sega Master System games that we've gotten in the past, the sticker is starting to come off. Again, possibly a bit of super glue will fix that up, depends on what my mood is. And that's cool. This was when their cartridges started becoming silver. So I don't know, they were trying to make them look a little bit cleaner, I don't know what it was. This was when they were on their way out anyway. Sega Master System by this stage was an obsolete system, and anything they could do to revamp it and make it look a bit nicer, I guess this is what they were doing with their cartridges. Don't have a lot of them from this time period, but still cool. And doesn't look like it's had a finger mark on it, so that's cool. Again, the old-fashioned cartridge. Remember these? I find a lot of memes and posts on the internet talking about how people used to have to blow on the cartridge and then just put it back in and then it would work. In my experience, I've never ever had a cartridge, no matter what system it was, Super Nintendo, Sega Megadrive, NES, all of them. I've never had a problem with a cartridge not playing. They always played. It didn't matter how dirty it was either. And I used to rent a lot of video games, so we're talking about video games that were dropped in fish tanks and all sorts of things. They always played, no matter what. I never had to clean the bottom of these things, they always just worked. They were indestructible. Then you got the PS1 when that came out with its CDs. You went and borrowed one of those from the rental shop, and they never even played because they were scratched to all hell. An all-time favourite of mine, that was, oh, there's no cover there, is there? It's the logo, it's got clouds and thunder in the background, and it's all well and good. And it was all sweet. So yeah, look, we'll keep that out for now. Many, many fine memories with Mortal Kombat 2. So, I'm assuming that this puppy here is going to be related. Let's take a look. There you go. Mortal Kombat 2 on the Sega Megadrive. Looks as though it was ex-rental, as you can see by the sticker mark here, which is all cool. So again, this thing has seen a lot of action. So, let's put them next to each other. So the obsolete system at the time and the champion system. Well, in some people's eyes. I personally owned Mortal Kombat 2 on the Super NES at the time because I just assumed that it would be better than the Mega Drive version. We saw what happened with Mortal Kombat 1 on the Mega Drive. It played great. played a lot better than the Super NES version, but it looked rubbish. But I think that was a bit of the novelty to that game. When I did finally play Mortal Kombat 2 on the Sega Megadrive and found that it was a really great, accurate version of the arcade game, I was almost a little bit disappointed because I was expecting a cheesy looking game with the music in the wrong stages and things like that. But a great conversion. This was just as good as the Super NES version. Both were great in terms of gameplay and graphics this time. Now it goes without saying what a big Mortal Kombat fan I am. As you know, if you have seen some of my other videos, I was fortunate enough to do a few martial arts related episodes with the immortal Daniel Pesina. Daniel Pesina played the original Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile characters in Mortal Kombat 1 and Mortal Kombat 2 until a bit of controversy came along and they parted ways. Mortal Kombat 2 was a really big thing for me. I think I was in high school at the time. Off the top of my head, one of my most fondest memories of this game would be probably playing this in the foyer of an old cinema back in the day when it was a new game. And my character of choice was Melina, played by Catalin Zamiar. Actually, she's still active in the martial arts world, so that's cool. Same with Daniel Pesina. Again, on the subject of Daniel Pesina, a very nice guy, very approachable. Give me a second. I've got something. Okay, here we go. This badge here was actually something that I'd gotten from Daniel Pesina. He sent me 2 of these, free of charge. It was after I got a signed poster from the guy. Cool. So, a metal badge courtesy of the original Johnny Cage, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. So like, obviously this is something I'm going to treasure. You know what? This can go on here somewhere. What do you reckon? I don't have it. Yeah. Cool. So that's cool. And it was a great honor to do something with this guy because, well, I've been playing this game forever. And it's always been a big part of my life. When I think back to my high school years, yes, very lame, Mortal Kombat was a very big thing for me. So how the Daniel Pesina thing came about was I was approaching certain martial artists and people that have influenced me in my life. I was asking them to answer 10 brief questions, of which I sent a lot of these questions out to a lot of people. And not one person actually did the questions for me, so maybe my questions just sucked. I thought they were pretty good. I mean, they were related to this channel, so they were a bit quirky. I guess people didn't like them, so that's fine. But when I sent these off to Daniel Pesina, he got back to me with a different proposition. Maybe we could do a few episodes. Man, was I over the moon. Could not wait to start working on these episodes, and sure enough, I won't get into the details of it. I mean, sure enough, I waited and waited, and I really wanted to get started on these episodes. So I don't know whether or not I annoyed the hell out of the poor guy, but eventually he sent me a bunch of material, and I put it together, made a couple of episodes, the Spear episode, martial arts conditioning, and I was quite happy with these episodes, and to have done something with the great Daniel Pesina, even better. So to this day, I still don't know if Daniel Pesina was happy with the episodes that we put out on Kabuki Fox Kung Fu. So I really hope he did like them, and that he just got busy and just never answered. If you haven't seen those Daniel Pesina episodes, make sure you check them out, because I worked hard on them. Oh, there we go. Hey, alright. Given to me by the great Daniel Pesina himself. Well, by mail. These are going into the prized collection of retro martial arts video games. The rest of my stuff, they are pure awesomeness. And no, I wasn't a fan of Mortal Kombat 3. Mortal Kombat 2 was the pinnacle for me. Well, at least until Mortal Kombat Deception came out, which is a story for another day. So, until then, I hope you enjoyed watching me open my little goodies here, and join me again for something else, whether it be me opening up retro video games, or talking about a competition fight, or anything else miscellaneous to martial arts. I'll see you again. Thanks for watching.